Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Do me a favor before we even start this takeoff video. Smash that like button. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt your feelings. Support the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Share the video. Make sure y'all got your notification on. All that. Most importantly, smash that like button. So we got this takeoff video I want to talk about. I got a couple of clips I want to react to. And I got a lot to say. It's going to be basically a takeoff marathon for the next few days. That part. So before we even start these clips, let's get this copyright fair use disclaimer out the way. You can find that in my description, on my channel. Everything that I speak on is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on is for educational, entertainment purpose. Also, the clips that I play are owned by the original creators. So we got that out the way. So now, I want to refresh people's mind, man. Just like how I be doing these Dolph videos and I be having my opinion and everything that I speak on is alleged. And takeoff situations, it's the same situation, man. It's the same situation. It's too many theories, it's loopholes, pauses, why he was down, why he wasn't protected the way he supposed to be protected down there, why they accusing Migo Bands being the first shooter. Why they accusing DJ Pat as actually him being the one that actually took Takeoff life, allegedly? How come he bailed out on a $1 million bail? All of a sudden, it's too many questions and we need answers. So it's a lot of smoke going on in Houston that we want to talk about it. So before we get to this clip, smash that like button. Y'all already know the vibe. Let's start the clip though, man. Let's get to it. Let's refresh our memory right quick. That part.
Rapper TakeOff was shot and killed in downtown Houston outside of a bowling alley.
This comes from police search warrants in which they laid out evidence in the case and what led them to arrest Patrick Clark for that murder. Our Zach Lajway is in the newsroom with the new details. Zach, good morning.
Sophia, according to the warrant, TakeOff and Quavo, members of the group Migos, were in town to visit a music producer named Jay Prince. They played basketball at a local gym and then had a private party at the bowling alley on October 31st. According to the warrant, they played a dice game and someone lost a large sum of money. We're going to take you back to the scene on what happened early that morning. It was about 2 o'clock on November 1st. 34 people were gathered outside the bowling alley. This, of course, was after closing time. Quavo argued with several men about the dice game. This is according to police.
Now, y'all seen the clip, right? Let's continue. Let's play the second one because I want to refresh your mind because I was actually doing something too, downloading something for y'all. So let's play the second one. Let's continue with the same shit.
The dice game. This is according to police. The fight got physical and police say video shows 2 people firing shots. One of them, a man by the name of Willie Bland. This is the first time we're hearing his name. According to the warrant, Bland travels with TakeOff and Quavo. Police say Bland's shots were not fired in the direction of TakeOff. They say those bullets that struck TakeOff came from a gun held by Patrick Clark. This is Clark in court earlier this week. Police say Clark was also holding a wine bottle at the time, which he left at the scene with his fingerprints. TakeOff was hit twice with bullets from the same gun. When police arrested Clark, they say he did have a gun on him at the time of the arrest, that of a similar caliber. Detectives say they used multiple videos and phone data to tie Clark to the location of the shooting. He's being held on a $2 million bond. Be sure to stick with KPRC.
Now, I'm going to react to these first 2 clips. First off, he got the name mixed up. He meant to say Jay Prince Jr., but he went down there to go see Jazz and Mike Prince. That's who he went down there to go see. Basically, they went down there to go see the Prince family. That part. Am I lying? And then the part that kills me, they're going to tie him to the shooter and accuse him as a shooter because his fingerprints of the wine. Remind y'all, there was 34 to 47 people in there. I'm pretty much sure, man, people drop stuff, drop sodas, all types of shit. Am I lying here? What we talking about? They don't even cover 2 weapons. They saying that Migo Bands was the one that was allegedly was the first shooter. Migo Bands, who that is, that was the Migos' own security at the time. How do they know that? It was multiple shots that rained off in that little ass scenery, man. And that little ass, that spot they was at, it was an open roof. Mad shots rained off in there. I know that for a fact. I'm not dumb. It's impossible. They didn't even tell us how many shells was on the floor. What we talking about here? Houston, tap in. What we talking about? They didn't tell us how many shells was on the floor. Oh, DJ Pat, he had the same gun that was the bullet that hit Takeoff. There was other niggas there with weapons also. What we talking about here? Am I lying? You had the little nigga Cam. This who I was just downloading at a couple minutes ago. His little face right here. Little Cam. Who Little Cam? Little Cam is his older father is an OG from the Rap-A-Lot family. Meaning that he's like a best friend to the old man. Who's the old man? That's Jay Prince. What we talking about here? That's his best friend, little son. He gonna make sure that little man good. But like I want to remind y'all right here, him and his two little goons, it was other little niggas there. It wasn't just little Cam with the Chucky doll. That's what people get, and that's what gave me pissed off about the situation, because everybody think it was just mob ties, grown niggas, and the camera, the footage that we got, you see a whole bunch of tall niggas. You don't really see the front. Pause. When Quavo's talking on that TMZ clip. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Go do y'all research. Quavo arguing, all of a sudden shots ring out. Boom, 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 boom. Little Cam right here, him and like two other little niggas, three other little, they was there too, bro. Little mob ties. Little Fifth Ward. What we talking about? Let's continue, man. Let's continue with the clip, so. Let's continue though. This one he bailed out. And this one they went to, this is the jeweler or the Chinese dude. This is another fishy situation. Because remember when Quavo went there? Let's get to it, man.
Meanwhile,
Quavo and Takeoff went to this nigga jewelry, that jewelry, whatever. Chinese, y'all about to see what I'm talking about, man. Let's get to it. This just got me pissed off, bro.
Meanwhile, in Houston, a jeweler is coming forward with new surveillance video from the night Takeoff died. He tells 11 Alive Takeoff, Quavo, and their entourage stopped by his store just hours before that shooting. As our Cody Alcorn reports, the man known as the King of Bling was one of the last people to see the Grammy-nominated artist alive.
This is surveillance video of Takeoff and Quavo along with their entourage walking into Houston's Johnny Dang and Company custom jewelry.
We open late for you because that's a convenient that I always take care of them.
Johnny Dang says his spot is always a stop for the group.
Whenever they go to Houston, you just stop by, hanging out, and buy some new stuff.
He says Takeoff and Quavo stopped by to get some jewelry cleaned and to check out a couple new pieces.
He just sat right there on Monday night. Takeoff is the one, he's very, very quiet, so nice. I've been around with them so many times.
Hours later, Takeoff.
Now, let me tell you something, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button first. Do me that favor. Smash that like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe also if you haven't subscribed. You see how this dude look, right? Now, y'all know for a fact, y'all know, allegedly, everything I speak on is alleged. But y'all know the old man and all them got their hands wrapped around that dude right there, man. Y'all know that. You ain't getting money down. If you ain't 50 probably the only nigga that ain't really surrendering everything to that family down there that run Houston. All y'all know who I'm talking about. Well, part of Houston. And that's the Prince family, allegedly. But see, they tied in with the mayor. They tied in with the sheriff. The sheriff used to want the sheriff, the sheriff of Houston, whatever. There was rumors he was cool with Mike Prince. Mike Prince was up there doing a Prince conference when they was talking. What we talking about here? But like I said, you see how he look, man. You know for a fact that family got their hands wrapped around that nigga business, and everything he gonna talk, he gonna tell them everything. They want to know who coming through them doors. He gonna call them and tell them that part. Am I lying? Oh yeah, the Migos just came through here. Oh yeah, Migos. Okay, exactly. Let's continue though, man.
I've been around with them so many times.
Hours later, TakeOff was gunned down after leaving a private party in downtown Houston outside a bowling alley. A shock to the entire hip-hop industry and fans around the world, including Dang, who is known in the industry as King of Bling.
Losing, lost one of the member like TakeOff is a very big loss.
Houston police say about 40 people were outside that private party when something went down and shots were fired. Police confirmed at least 2 weapons were fired. As of this hour, no one has been arrested in connection to the homicide. For more details and to keep up with the very...
Now, I'm bringing back clips from different news clips. Now, you see, they said 40. The other one said 34. This one said, okay, they recovered 2 weapons that were shot. The other one, they said the same thing. There was more shots rang down. It was more shots ringing in that spot, man, that night. Definitely was. I ain't trying to hear what nobody said. You had little Cam and his little niggas in the front, and you had other niggas monetized behind them. They arguing with Quavo. Who was the one arguing with Quavo? That was little Cam. Am I lying? What we talking about here? He the one with the Chucky dog. You don't think he had one of his niggas his age with him? Little Fifth Ward niggas, the little mob ties. What we talking about? Them niggas is more trigger happy than the niggas than the niggas that's older than them. Am I lying? Them little niggas is more trigger happy than the older niggas from mob ties. That part. Let's continue with the clip though, man. Let's continue when DJ Pat bailed out and all this situation.
The dice game. This is according to police. The fight got physical, and police say video shows 2 people firing shots. One of them, a man by the name of Willie Bland. This is the first time we're hearing his name.
Pardon me, we're already seeing that right there.
Breaking news overnight, the man accused of killing rapper TakeOff bonded out of jail. This is a story you saw first here on ABC 13. And our Charlie Etzedy is live now. Charlie, the attorney had said repeatedly he could not make this bail.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Jacob. I mean, his bond was lowered from $2 million to $1 million, and defense attorneys said that still was incredibly high. But we've learned that Patrick Clark, the suspect, has posted that bond and is now out of custody. So part of his bond conditions is that he must remain at his parents' home located on the far east side of Houston, and he also cannot have any contact with the family of the victim, the family of the rapper known as TakeOff. And so it's been about 2 months since Kirshnick Ball was fatally shot outside of a bowling alley here in downtown Houston. Clark is the only suspect charged with his murder, and he did post that $1 million bond yesterday. So this
now remind y'all, there was $2 million. They dropped it down to $1 million. They made sure they bailed them out. Now in the beginning, when I'm about to continue playing this clip, in the beginning they didn't have no money to bail them out, even if it was $1 million. So who put the rest of that bread up? If mob ties and Jay, because the last clip I'm gonna play, we're gonna play the last clip when Jay Prince Jr. explains what happened that day. Because I'm not gonna play everything tonight. No, this is to be continued. Because it just doesn't make no sense how TakeOff got his life taken down there. Y'all telling me just some argument kicked off of Quavo. No, y'all picked that argument on Quavo because y'all know Quavo is hard-headed. Every clip that we see on Quavo, anybody been following Migos and all that, Quavo's always a loudmouth nigga. Am I lying? What we talking about here? He's always the one that's talking. He got that slick talk. Let's continue.
So this comes after court hearings where his defense attorney, Leticia Quinones, argued that a bond higher than $300,000 was simply too much and pretty much impossible for Clark or his family to be able to afford. So initially, Clark's bond was set at $2 million right after his arrest. Meanwhile, prosecutors say Clark's work as a local DJ and a strip club promoter deals largely in cash, so it's really hard to determine how much money he actually has access to. They also raise concerns over him being a possible flight risk if he is not in custody. Well, Clark's bond never dropped below $1 million, and his attorney at the time expressed her frustration.
I have a lot of respect for Judge Hill, but he's a human being too. And so I believe that there are a lot of factors that went into this consideration and to this decision. And I think just to be frank, I think the high profile nature of it and all the media attention that it's getting had a lot to do with it.
And another bond.
That part. I got to read between the lines, man, when these people talk sometimes. I got to sit back, go back, look at these little news clips, like I said, and just read between the lines. Like she says, it's a high profile situation, just like Dolph's situation. So they trying to catch somebody right away. They trying to, hurry up. I mean, they ain't trying to have all that going on in Houston. Now, the man's bad enough. Duke the jeweler, he died down there too. Let's get to that part. Yeah, am I lying? Rest in peace with Duke. So, but TakeOff situation, they didn't want that. They had to find the killer quick. Because they went down there. Who they went down there to go see? Jay Prince Jr., Jazz Prince, whatever. But like I told people in my old videos, because I did an old video on this. This ain't nothing new. Go back months ago. I've been did a video on this. I've been said he never was cool with Jay Prince Jr. Quavo was cool with Jazz and Mike Prince. That part. Jazz left that night. Allegedly, he left that night, whatever. Mike Prince was the one that was at the bowling alley with Jay Prince Jr. I'm telling y'all right now, even if anybody been following Mob Ties, Jay Prince Jr. don't like no cocky niggas that talk crazy and he think they soft or he think he could match that energy. That's a Quavo. He feel like Quavo ain't no threat. I could see that, man. But he's getting protected by Mike Prince and Jazz Prince. Let's continue, man. And everybody will know, who Little Cam, whatever. Who Little Cam? Little Cam never even got charged for this. Let's go to Little Cam news clip.
Again, with breaking news involving the murder of TakeOff, the rapper. No one has been charged, but today a man connected to the case appeared in court. Stephanie Whitfield joins us live at the criminal courthouse with the very latest. Steph.
To be clear, Cameron Joshua is not charged with murder. He's charged with 2 counts of possession of a firearm, but prosecutors say surveillance video from the night of TakeOff's murder shows him there holding a weapon. They say a witness confirms that too. You may remember Migos rapper TakeOff was shot and killed on November 1st in downtown Houston. He was attending a private party at the 810 Billiards and Bowling Alley. The deadly shooting happened outside afterwards. Police have said the shooting stemmed from an argument. We heard from
Do y'all say more? They say a witness seen him with a weapon too. What we talking about here? So they don't even cover 2 weapons though that night, right? They don't tell her how many shells was on the floor. They don't tell her how many shots rang out that night. None of that. What we talking about here? Am I lying? Comment on below. Houston, tap in. Make sure y'all smash that like button. What we talking about here? Subscribe to the channel, man. They didn't tell us how many shells, how many shots rang out in that situation. Oh, Migo Benz, their security was the first one that set it off. And then, we got the weapon from DJ Pat. His weapon matched the bullet. That's lies. Why y'all ain't get Little Cam weapon? Where his shells at? You telling me that little nigga ain't letting no shots off at all? These little niggas is more trigger happy than anybody around them. What we talking about here? They little niggas. They got something to prove. Remember, anybody been following the story for the last few years, they said that's Jay Prince Jr. little man. That's a little nigga that's ready to go. What we talking about? He ready to go. He ready to go put that work in. At any means necessary for Junior. Am I lying? What we talking about? But he had a weapon too, and the witness seen that, right? Let's continue, though. Let's continue with little Cam, little Josh. Let's continue with little Cam.
We heard from prosecutors and defense attorneys after the hearing this morning. Joshua's defense reiterated in court that he is not accused of firing a weapon or killing anyone.
We believe Cameron Joshua has been appropriately charged in this case, and we're continuing our investigation into the death of TakeOff.
If they thought he was involved in the shooting, they would have charged him with it.
Joshua is out on bond for an auto theft out of California, so his bond could be revoked in that case. So this bond hearing was reset until that is sorted out. Now, again, right now, Cameron Joshua is charged with possession of a firearm, and his attorneys say the bottom line is he did not shoot the rapper TakeOff, and he hopes to get out on bond and clear his name. Rika?
Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure y'all comment below and tell me how y'all feel about this situation. I just played the clip when they say they had a witness saying that they seen him with a gun. Allegedly, and everything that I speak on is alleged. What we talking about? Auto death in California. Y'all think he just did that by himself? Y'all think the little Fifth Ward niggas wasn't with him? Y'all think Lil Cam did all this work by himself? That's what I keep telling people, man. Him and a few other little niggas was at that damn same situation or scenery also. I'm not saying there was 10 of them niggas. We don't know. There was 34 to 40 people according to the news clips. That's a lot of people. Remember, a female got shot. Remember the female that got, yeah, that's to be continued. I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, to be continued. This is a takeoff marathon we're doing for a few days. But they only recovered 2 weapons. They didn't tell us how many shells was on the floor. Was takeoff situation. Whoever shot takeoff, actually, they had to been like this close. Cause remember, Quavo was over here. Takeoff was on the opposite sides towards the balcony banner, whatever. When you lean on the wall, whatever. You know the second floor where you can look down. They said Takeoff was over there with Mike Prince. So they trying to say, how the hell did DJ Pat end up hitting Takeoff? DJ Pat was on the side. He was on the same side with Mob Ties. He wasn't on the opposite. He wasn't on the opposite, the side that they looking towards. He wasn't with Quavo on them. That's why they trying to say that Migo Bands was the first one to let off shot when niggas was arguing across each other. But if y'all go back, they saying Takeoff was on the side where, where everybody was at. Lil Cam, Mike Prince, basically the Mob Tie side. Am I lying? What are we talking about here? Go do y'all research. They said Takeoff wasn't on the side Quavo was at. He was across on the opposite side with the Mob Tie niggas. He was chilling with Mike Prince. They said he was by Mike Prince. Comment on below. Let me know. Refresh my mind. Because I remember that first narrative. Why you think you see Quavo, the one running towards the door with all them TMZ clips that we got in the first beginning of this situation? Takeoff wasn't near him. Takeoff was on the other opposite side. So how the hell Takeoff get shot in the head and the torso? Who shot him from that side? Like I told y'all, Little Cam and them was more to the angle with his towards them restaurants and them doors. Them niggas is shooting like this. That's how Takeoff got hit. Cause you telling me DJ Pat was on the same side Takeoff at, but how the hell his gun ended up reaching with Takeoff? So how the hell his bullet reached all over there? Like I said, there was more shots fired. I'm not sitting here saying Little Cam and his crew shot Takeoff, but it's a possibility they did. Because they young, they loose, and they're gonna shoot anything moving. Am I lying? What we talking about here? Niggas that's from people that's from them streets and that environment that come from that, they know little niggas is more trigger happy. What we talking about? That's going on to this day. Right now? These niggas is shooting innocent bystander when they doing these little, when they spinning around the block and they doing these little drills and all that. What we talking about? They more loose cannons. But like I said, Takeoff was by more by Mike Prince. Migo Bands was by Quavo. How y'all know Migo Band was the first one to let off the shots though? That's my question. Where the cameras at? That part. That's an open roof mall. That part. So it gotta be cameras in all them stores. Where they at? Let's hear what Jay Prince Jr. had to say about this situation, though. Let's play one clip.
A lot of people seen the video. It was a few seconds. And Junior.
Now remember, that's the part when Jay Prince walked right across and everybody like, oh, damn, he ain't even help him or nothing. This one, he was on $1 million worth of game. Shout out to them. Shout out to Gilly and Waldo. This one, he explained it with fresh our memory.
A lot of people seen the video. It was a few seconds. And Junior, they seen you walking by. We understand that, Quavo, TakeOff, they was down here with y'all. But they seen you walking by. He's laying on the ground. You got Mike bending down, and they seen you walking by. What took place there?
This the crazy thing about that video, right? Is one scenario is that they see Mike on the ground trying to help TakeOff. But in the video, Mike was right behind me. So people didn't peep that. People think that I'm the one who had a voice. I mean, I'm the one who was speaking in the video when I wasn't. If you go back and look at the video, Mike is walking right behind me. They took 3 seconds of a situation where I was caught on video and turned it into what they wanted it to be. But in all actuality, we had been there for a while. Mike was following me so we can go to the restroom so he can wash the blood off his hands.
Like I said, I'm not gonna sit all day and continue because it's a to be continued. But for you to say that, it only takes a 3, 4, 5 second clip to catch something. That's all it takes. What are we talking about? We wish we get a 3-second clip that Dolph walking inside that cookie shop. Shout out to Memphis. Am I lying? What are we talking about? So for him to say that, we wish that we get a 3-second clip, Dolph hopping out the car, walking towards that shop. What are you talking about here? People just made that little 3 clip up and made it what they want to be. Nah, you ain't help that man. I always read body language. Body language wasn't looking like you was concerned or nothing. You wasn't on. I mean, you always try to show this cocky little attitude. But at the end of the day, you could show some type of concern or something like that. You ain't showed none of that. None of that at all. You ain't showed none of that at all. Now I got a little cold. Pardon me, gang. A little cold, man. Weather kind of tricky. Pause. But you ain't showed none of that. Am I lying? Houston, am I lying? Because he always try to walk with this, this narrative that he's cocky, he all this and that. He don't show no emotions and it. Bro, you could have showed some Mike Prince, none of y'all niggas. During that interview, you see how the old man sitting there. The old man sitting there like this. Mike Prince sitting there all stiff, like, man, hold this. I don't know, gang. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Only thing I gotta say though, there's a lot of questions involved in this TakeOff situation, man. Number one, he went down there to get protected. He didn't get protected. Number two, they only talking about 2 people was only shooting at each other. That's the story. Migo Bands and DJ Pat. We don't hear how the hell the girl get hit. Who shot the female? That part. What we talking about? Who shot the female? What bullet hit her? You see? That's what I'm trying to say. You see, that's what I said. It's too many questions. And they trying to spin a narrative like DJ Migo Bands was the first shooter and he the one set it off of that. But at the end of the day, you got a witness that said killer Little Cam had a weapon. You got a female that got shot. We're going to be continue on that. Y'all already know video going to be on that next. So where the other weapons at? Where the shells at? Who shot who? What the female seen? What's she going to say when the trial start and all that? And I got questions about that situation. How she got shot? Where she got shot? Pardon me. Tell y'all, man, smash that like button. Make sure y'all smash that like button, though. I just played the clips. I broke it down for y'all for this first video. And this first video is bugged out because at the end of the day, you can't just put that junk on Migo Bands. Like, come on, you just can't. Like, there was too many weapons in that situation. You had a witness that said they seen Little Cam with a weapon. Where his shots at? Come on. What we talking about here? And in the narrative they spinning, they only got these two people. Okay, we got Migo Bands that allegedly set it off, and we got DJ Pat that over there just start shooting for no reason. And then when they went on that show right there, who they blaming on? Everybody's trying to blame it then on DJ Pat and Migo Bands. That's who's everybody blaming on. Them two. What we talking about? Telling y'all, gang, man, this. Telling y'all, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's goddamn cold too. Got my nose running everything. That part. But it's crazy though, man. Y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta read between the lines when I play these clips too, man. Witnessing Little Cam with a weapon. Female got shot. They only said they found 2 guns. They only saying those are only 2 shooters that were shooting at each other at the scene. They put the blame on DJ Pat. They say DJ Pat matched the alleged weapon that hit TakeOff, the bullet, forensics, whatever. Then they trying to say DJ Pat had a glass of wine, a cup of wine, whatever, a cup of alcohol, whatever, and they put him at the scene. Now, remind y'all, there was 34 to 40 people at that goddamn scene. What are we talking about here? Like I said, people had mad cups. Nobody had no cups. The only one that had a cup was DJ Pat, right? Make that make sense. That part. Only one that had a cup was DJ Pat, right? Oh, we had fingerprints and we put him at the crime scene. We put on the phone and all that. Why y'all ain't put everybody else's phone? Why you ain't looked through Lil Cam phone? Why you ain't looked through the niggas that was with him? What I'm trying to say is they're gonna protect this little nigga by any means necessary because who his father is. His father is one of the old man best friends, man. They go way back. Go do your research. They're going to make sure Little Cam is good. They don't care about DJ Pat. He's the fall guy. That part. Am I lying? Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. Make sure y'all like that smoke up. But am I lying, though? He's the fall guy. They're going to make sure Little Cam is good because of who his father is. That part. And he still didn't get charged, but you got a witness saying he's seen the weapon also. So where his bullets at? Where y'all investigation at? Like Houston, terrible. I'm trying to tell you, there was so much smoke and so many shots rang out in that situation. They only talking about there was only 2 guns and two niggas was shooting at each other. And that's DJ Pat and Migo Bands. Are you serious? Y'all protected somebody, man. Come on, what are we talking about? Allegedly. And everything that I speak on is alleged. Bad people was in there, 34 to 40 people, and y'all telling me, and then the female, the only one that got shot too. And she allegedly got shot in the head, whatever. But when I play my videos and I break it down, we're going to react to it. Next video to be continued. I don't know about that. I don't know if that female really got shot in the head. Alleged. And everything I speak on is alleged. TakeOff situation is just as crazy as Dolph's situation, y'all. Allegedly. It's a lot of crazy theories and TakeOff situation at that place and before that. They was chilling, they seeing like, we seen clips in them and Quavo and Jack. I mean, it's just crazy. It just looked crazy. No security. Only security allegedly had was Migo Bands. Niggas is picking on Quavo because they know Quavo got an attitude. They know TakeOff ain't the one, so they're going to pick on Quay because they know Quay going to react. He going to talk slick back. Am I lying? What we talking about? Quavo always talks slick. He got money. He going to talk his talk. And they know that. Who Who's the one that was antagonating this nigga the whole night? Go back and remember. Who's the one that was antagonating, picking on this nigga the whole night? Who was that? Little Cam. It was him and his niggas. What we talking about here, man? It wasn't an old heads on mob ties. It was him and his niggas. They was the one antagonating, picking on Quavo. Yeah, come on, man, let's go play another game and all this and that. Quavo don't want to hear that shit. Y'all know how Quavo attitudes throughout these years we've been following the Migos and the beef they be having. His attitude, he be talking slick. That's Quay. He got money. He could do that. But he felt protected down there. But his nephew got knocked off. His brother got, come on, man. What we talking? Come on, man. And the last person is supposed to be DJ Pat, right? I don't see it. He was on the same side where TakeOff was at when everybody was standing on. TakeOff was chilling with Mike Prince. Like that smoke up. Y'all know the vibes. And hit that like button, smash that like button. Do me that favor. It's free. It ain't gonna cost you. But am I lying here though? I just broke down this first video for y'all, man. Y'all gotta smash that like button, subscribe, and make sure y'all comment. Because it just doesn't make no sense how TakeOff got his life taken down there and people just kumbaya and just chilling and DJ Pat just chilling, whatever. Everybody just chilling. At least with the Dolph situation, all hell broke loose with that Dolph situation. What we talking about? Niggas got wicked. Niggas, I mean, niggas start going crazy. But Houston, but this situation, come on, what we talking about? There's something going on. There's something going on. Smash that like button. But do me a favor, man. Comment on below. Let me know how y'all feel. Comment on below. Let me know. And make sure y'all smash that like button and get this video go to hit the algorithm. We're going to talk about this TakeOff situation. That part. But salute to y'all. If they know, it's your boy Smoke News TV. Make sure you smash that like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Like that smoke up. Share the video. Make sure your notification is on. I'm up out of here, gang. Rest in peace, TakeOff. Salute.